This week on George to the Rescue.
Brenda!
You're George.
I am George, and you're Brenda.
Just looking at that stack of those hideous, disgusting hospital gowns, and I thought, you know what, I can't control cancer, but I can control what I wear. Hug wraps are made from one cancer patient for another.
Oh, geez. I might just forget that I saw that. Wall it off. Every great sewing table needs a great chair, and for Brenda, we have given her a throne. Just gotta get it all set up so that she can make some hug wraps.
Oh my God! My name is Brenda Jones, and I run a nonprofit corporation called Hug Wraps. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in October of '08, and it was the most horrific news I'd ever gotten in my life. And I walked into the hospital and was greeted by a nurse that basically said to me, "Go on in there, there's a dressing room over there. You're going to put on a hospital gown for the next 7 weeks." And I remember opening that door of that dressing room and my face just fell. And I thought, just looking at that stack of those hideous, disgusting hospital gowns, and I thought, you know what, I can't control cancer, but I can control what I wear. Hug wraps are made from one cancer patient for another. I know what they're going through, so that gives that person a little bit of strength to say, she did it, so can I. Because when I see a hospital gown, it screams, I'm a patient and I'm sick. There's so many good things about what can change by simply putting on a piece of material. And you're looked at differently by the doctors. You're not that 9:30 appointment. You're not that, oh, whose file is this now? You are looked at as a person who says, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? Where'd you get that? Oh, I love that color. You know, it starts a conversation that doesn't start with, so how are you feeling today? You know, and that changes the dynamic in someone's brain. And I'm not going to stop making them until there's a cure for cancer. I have a very small home, and it's kind of unorganized. And I've got fabric everywhere, because when it goes on sale, I need to buy a lot of it to keep on hand for when I get a patient that says, oh, I need something in purple this or green that, and I have it right then and there at a less expensive cost. So I've got fabric in my living room, in my office, in my kitchen. So it really does encompass pretty much the entire house. It would be nice to just shrink it down to one area that I know where everything is, that it's organized, that instead of searching 5 different places, I can say, oh, here it is, and pull it out of a drawer. I mean, it's been working for me for 3 years, but I thought, oh, I wonder if George to the Rescue would be able to help me just to take one of my spare bedrooms and turn it into a hug wrap room.
No. Brenda!
You're George.
I am George, and you're Brenda. Come on out. Oh.
Come on, Brenda. George. So nice to meet you.
Oh, so nice to meet you.
I just started. Oh, gosh. Hi, George.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Brenda.
I'm George Oliphant. Nice to meet you.
So helping us out on this rescue is our designer, Susan Hopkins, and our contractor, Lou Amiano. Guys, as you can see, this is, well, it's supposed to be the storage area for all of Brenda's hug wrap material, but just walking through this house, you've seen sewing machines, you've seen material on shelves everywhere. Our job is to give her an office, give her a place to work and do all of her sewing.
I think this would be great. I think we should try to eliminate that closet if we could.
Okay.
Maybe just allow it to open up the space a little bit, get rid of this ceiling fan. What do you think?
I think eliminating the soffit on the ceiling is going to help the volume of the ceiling. It's going to make the room feel a lot bigger. Eliminating the closet, like she said, it's a non-structural wall, so that's easy to come out. That's going to help open the room.
I think it would be great to do built-ins. Just have all of them consistent and simple, but to really get some shelving in there so she can just be organized.
I know that we're focusing right now on the sewing room, but her office is across the hall. If there's some way that we could kind of, I don't know, work that in too so that it's all cohesive.
Definitely, I think that would be great.
You guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
As you can see, by no means is it a big office. She's actually using an old sewing table as her desk. So if there's anything we can do to spruce this up, I know she'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to give her a bigger desk. She could really spread out. That's just too small.
I'm thinking we can incorporate the bookshelves in here also to tie the two rooms together to give her a lot more storage for books or any computer equipment she has.
Sounds like a plan.
Got a plan.
You guys ready to get to work?
Awesome. Yes.
Do it.
Let's do it. For color, inspiration, and so much more, visit a Benjamin Moore store. To locate a Benjamin Moore store near you, log on to benjaminmoore.com.